Hello! Now today's topic I wanted to discuss is, do you have roadside assistance? Do you really need roadside assistance? Will it help you when you have a problem? Now, what is roadside assistance? It's the help that you get on the road if you happen to have a breakdown. Now it could be any breakdown, it could be an engine breakdown, it could be a tire flat out, it could be a cracked rim or anything, any problem that doesn't let you move from that point onwards towards your destination or back to your home. So in that case, I would like to say, I have faced a similar situation. Luckily for me, I have Mahindra MOJO and I had opted for the RSA, which was given for free for the first year, or I don't know, probably they charge us, I don't remember. But then what they do is, whenever you buy the bike, always make sure that you take the roadside assistance. It doesn't matter what bike it is. Ask the dealer whether they are giving a roadside assistance. If they are not, Google for all the other outside third-party RSAs and you enroll in one of them. It's not it doesn't cost you a lot of money, it's very cheap, but if it's given along with your bike, it would be even cheaper and it's much better that way, trust me. So the first thing I would suggest, if you do not have an RSA right now as you're watching this video, please enroll in a roadside assistance program. It doesn't matter which one, just enroll it. Check all the benefits and stuff. Now, speaking of Mahindra's RSA, so what happens is, whenever you are stranded right in the road, first thing you'll have to do is call that number up and you have to give them your model number and your registered number, which is in your number plate, to them, and they're going to verify that whether it's valid or not. And after that, they would ask you for your location, where you are. Now once you give them the location, they will give you the exact minutes by which time the tow vehicle is going to reach you. So in our case, it was 150 minutes, and precisely within that time, these people, they towed the vehicle. Now apart from the tow vehicle, you also get a taxi service, so always ensure that you get a taxi, but that taxi is only up to 50 kilometers, which would be to the nearest city, and after that 50 kilometers you may choose to continue with the taxi, or you may choose to get down from there, take a bus or a train and back home, but it is chargeable after 50 kilometers. Similarly, for the tow vehicle, up to 150 kilometers it's free, and after 150 kilometers they're going to charge about 9 or 10 rupees per kilometer. I don't know, that's the thing. Now for Mahindra MOJO is the Road Alliance, that's the third party. Actually, none of the companies actually provide the roadside assistance. It's always given as a contract to a third party. Now Road Alliance is pretty good. They even BMW and other bikes also have the same one. So in cars it's a separate thing. If you happen to have a breakdown, you also get a flight ticket, a hotel booking and everything, a bunch of stuff with fancy things, right? But they also charge a lot, like 40,000 rupees. And like for bikes, we are paying just about 1900 bucks, and we are getting at least a tow vehicle and the taxi, which is fair enough for the price. And you know, you never know when your bike's gonna break down. It doesn't matter what bike you ride. These are mechanical machines. It depends on your riding style, depends on the roads. You know Indian roads, right? So you never know. The point I'm trying to make is, you never know when it's going to break down, and it's always good to have someone to call to, so that they can send the tow truck, for example. At least tow it to the nearest service station, and you can do your insurances on the stuff over there. So, and apart from the RSA, I would like to just add a few more points, just in case you're traveling away from your home, and if you're traveling solo, here's what I would like you to do. So be prepared for these things, okay? have at least two networks, different networks with you. I mean the mobile phone. So if you have a mobile phone which supports only one SIM, get another mobile which is budget about 1500 to 2000 rupees, smaller, Nokia or whatever you get, right? Doesn't have to be a LCD screen, just so that you get a network. And make sure that you have two different networks, because if you happen to be, God forbid, if you happen to be in that kind of a situation and you do not have a network and there's nobody around whom you can ask, you're done, right? So be prepared. So in my case, my wife has a dual SIM phone, so she has Jio and Airtel, and I have Vodafone. So at least we are covered for 3 different networks. So if you're riding solo, make sure that you at least have one extra SIM and a phone that works, which has a longer battery life than your primary phone. It's always safe that way. Second thing I would like to share, which you must already be doing, is download the maps offline before you're going. You never know when you get stranded. So that's one of the best ways. You can also print out the maps like the old ways. You can do it. That's a pretty bit difficult, but once you get a hang of it, it will be very easy. You just have to be prepared, man. It's the Scouts motto, right? Be prepared. So that's it. I just blabbered on for a long time. If you like this, and if you reach to this end of this video, you're amazing, man. I'm seriously, I mean, wow. Because thank you.